Hello everyone, my name is Nitin Ragunshi. Welcome to Ch-Verve. Today's video is going to be another optimization video in which we're going to be optimizing the game Ghost of Tsushima. It's a Sony exclusive, finally on PC. In this video, I'll be showing you the combination of setting and preset which I use to get better performance while maintaining decent graphical fidelity in the set title. As always, before we start, I just want to clear something out. The things I want to clear out is that the performance improvement you'll get after following this video might not be same across all the system requirement. Depending on your personal system configuration, you might get minor or significant performance improvement. Now with that out of the way, let us start with the optimization. From the game's main menu screen, navigate to options, then navigate to display. The first thing we're going to be optimizing is display. Navigate in display, then select. The first option you're going to see is the window mode. Keep it to the full screen mode. Next is the display resolution. I'll suggest setting this option to the native resolution of your monitor. If you're facing any issue on the performance side, then you may try lowering it. Aspect ratio, keep it to 16:9 or auto. Refresh rate, native of your monitor, 60. VSync, now VSync, keep it on. But if you're using a monitor which has capability of G-Sync or FreeSync, you can keep it off. Brightness, according to your own preference. Contrast, default. HDR, if you have a HDR capable display, you can keep it on, otherwise keep it off. Upscaling method, in this case I'm using AMD FSR 3.0, but in case if you have an NVIDIA card, you can use DLSS, or even you can give a try to XES, which is a Intel upscaling method. I've set upscaling quality to the quality mode. Dynamic resolution scaling, I have set it to off. Anti-aliasing, again, the option will be grayed out since you are using upscale method. But if you are not using upscale method, then you have a option to select from the 4 options given in the game. Either you can use TAA, SMA. Then we have NVIDIA Reflex Low Latency. Again, a NVIDIA card feature. If you have NVIDIA card, you can use it. And then we have frame generation. This is the new AMD FSR 3 feature. It's similar to the DLSS frame generation feature where it generates extra frame. And with this, we are done optimizing display options. Let us move to graphics option. The setting which I have selected in this case are based on my current card, which is a RX 6500 XT, which is a 4GB Vram card. Now, in case you are having a GPU which has more than 4GB of VRAM, obviously the setting may differ. Now, so all the setting I am making is according to my card. Obviously, if you have a more powerful GPU, you can adjust 1 or 2 point setting. In case, for example, if I have set anything to low, if you have a card which is more powerful than my card, okay, you can set it to 1 point higher, like low. If I have set it to low, you can put it on medium. And if you are on medium, you can put it on high. If you have a GPU which is close to 6500 XT, you can just follow the full setting which I am going to show. So let us start with the thing. We're not going to use any preset settings which they are given, because since the motive of the video is to optimize and make the game good look as well as it plays. So there is no sense in just going through preset, but in case if you don't want to waste time, you can just try out the different preset if it suits you. In my case, the low preset doesn't appeal me. It gives a performance improvement, but it makes the game look kind of like janky. So I'm going to skip on preset. I'll directly start with motion blur. Now, motion blur strength, it's up to you. Right now, since I'm playing on 30 FPS now, I'm going to keep it on and at full so that there is a smooth transition between frames when I am panning the camera. If you're playing at 60 and above, I'll recommend turning it off. But if you're playing it anywhere between from 30 to 40, I'll say keep it on. Field of view, I'm keeping it 0. Texture quality, so since we have a 4 GB of VRAM limit, I'm gonna set texture to low because I have seen game suffering from stutter and FPS drop in intense scenes. So I'm gonna keep it at low so we are not maximizing or overusing the VRAM. Next is texture filtering. Keep it at 16. It's not that demanding of a setting. You can keep it at 16. Next up is shadow quality. Keep it at low. Another a very heavy setting on GPU side. And as I said before, we have a limited amount of VRAM which we have to utilize and properly choose our setting according to it. So I'm keeping the shadow quality at low. Next is level of detail. I'm keeping this on medium because if you're gonna keep it on low, I have an example right now. In this particular cutscene, as you can see, the background with depth of field off, you can see it looks like potato because game has reduced its render scale and render distance for the particular area. So keep it at medium so that you can get a good level of fidelity in a cutscene plus a gameplay. Next is terrain detail. Keep it on medium. Volumetric fog, a bit demanding setting. You can keep it on low. Depth of field, your preference. For me, I have put it off. I don't like that bokeh effect in the cutscene. I want to see my game rendered properly with clarity. I don't like the blur effect, so I'm keeping it off. If you like the effect, like a movie effect, you can keep it low. Next up, screen space reflection, keep it on low. Then screen space shadows, keep this on low. Embed inclusion, I have set it to XEGTAO. The HBAO plus doesn't work properly. So you have two options, either select this one or select the SAAO version. Don't go for HBAO plus because the setting is kind of like busted right now. It's not working properly. Bloom, again preference, I have kept it on. Vigent on. Water caustics, I have kept it on. With this, we are done optimizing our game. You should see a significant performance improvement after following the settings. That's it with this video. Thanks for watching.